What is going on, guys? JJ Richards here, and welcome to Peak Week Part 2.
Yeah, we make 'em all
So, today, it is Thursday, the 13th of July, and we are just 2 days away from stepping on that stage. And I'm super excited, but kind of mixed emotions, to be honest, going into this show. So what we started yesterday was the carb load phase. So because we depleted the body of glycogen, what the goal was yesterday and today is to replenish those glycogen stores, get the muscles nice and full before tomorrow when we focus on the drying out process. So because we did a mock peak week last week, we've already got the data for this week. So what I did is I ran 500 grams of carbohydrates over 2 days, assessed the body, assessed digestion, and that seemed to hit the nail on the head. So that's what we're doing. So yesterday was day 1 and we ran 500 grams of carbs. So today we're going to do exactly the same, because although I've woken up a little bit heavier, I normally always gain about 2 pounds whenever I carb load. And again, that's just evident that obviously that the body's responding and holding on to that glycogen. And also water intake is really high as well. So that's going to impact the scale a little bit. So this is the water for today. I'm going to try and do like 6 litres today. Yesterday I really struggled. I think I only managed to get in about 4 litres because for whatever reason I find that when I drink a lot of water, it feels really strange in my stomach. It's hard to kind of explain. So that's why I've not had breakfast yet. So we're starting nice and early on the water. So I'm going to try and get at least 4 of those in today. So we're nearly the first one through already. Good morning, my beautiful son. So what we're going to do now, guys, is going to make some breakfast. I'm going to kind of show you. We've got a super busy day today. Loads of stuff going on. But I'm going to vlog for you over the next couple of days, and then we'll lead into the show day vlog, guys. So make sure you drop the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go, baby. Carb load time. Right then, time for meal number 1. So we've gone with a good old-fashioned oatmeal protein bar. So what we've got here, guys, is 100 grams of oats. Chicken saying hello. 100 grams of oats, 20 grams of whey, 10 grams of peanut butter, 50 grams of blueberries, and a little bit of cinnamon. So that's what we're having for meal number 1. It's kind of 8:30, so I've held the fast for quite a while. Morning. So what the plan of action now is, what I'm doing is I'm just actually setting up Lindsay King's blueprint for the next couple of days. So she's just checked in, because this weekend is actually going to be a crazy one, because tonight we're going to leave and head off to Leeds tonight. Friday, we've got all day in Leeds to chill out, just me and Lucy. My show is in Leeds on Saturday. And then when I get off stage on Saturday, we've then got to do a 5.5-hour trip from Leeds all the way down to Exeter, because Lindsay's competing in the UK BFF Exeter show on the Sunday. I may also jump into that show as well on Sunday. So I might actually compete twice, because I'm there anyway, so I might as well jump on stage as well. But we're just going to see how Saturday goes first, because I said this prep feels a little bit different, because usually I'll focus on this show and then there'll be another one a couple of weeks later that is like a little backup for me in case this one doesn't go to plan. However, it's all or nothing for this one, because due to my schedule, I don't really have any weekends or any availability for any kind of shows for the foreseeable. So that's why we've literally got one opportunity, one shot, as Eminem would say. But we're going to absolutely smash it, so I don't care. We are all good. So, going to eat this, finish off doing some work on Lindsay's check-in. And I must say, she looks absolutely insane. Like, she's going to bring some heat to that stage on Sunday. I'm more excited about seeing her on stage than me. It's funny, I get more nervous. With me, I don't get nervous. I'm good at controlling my own emotions. I get way more nervous when clients are now competing rather than me competing. It's quite funny. And then what I'm then going to do is I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to shave and exfoliate, because I've actually got someone coming over to do like my first base tan at 12:30 today. Now with my tan, what I like to do is I like to really gradually build it up, because I'm naturally pale. And I also like doing it myself, just because I don't have to be dictated to. You got to be here at this time. And I had a client that competed a couple of weeks ago. Shout out Ron, who won the Masters over 40 men's physique at the PTA first timers. Looked phenomenal. First client of the year, first victory. He was queuing for an hour and a half to get his tan. I don't want to do that. That would just annoy the hell out of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the tan done today, wear it overnight, wash off the excess tomorrow, couple of layers on Friday and then a layer on Saturday. So that way the tan actually sits in the skin rather than it just sitting on it. You see a lot of people that rush the tan and they might just get 1 or 2 coats, and then if they sweat on stage, the tan's just dripping off them and you can just see white pasty skin underneath. Not a good look for the photo. So that's why I really like to build my base of my tan. So I'm going to eat this, finish some work, go upstairs, make myself silky smooth. Then we've got a couple of clients and then I'll catch up with you guys after that. Okay, so 11:30. So just finished off a couple of PT clients. I've only got one more to do, which is a bit later at 4 o'clock. So meal number 2 today, guys, we have got right here 100 grams of white fish. So what I do when I'm carb loading, I pull back protein. So the reality is I don't really need protein today. I don't need to focus on muscle recovery because we haven't really been training that much. We've just been getting little pumps this week. So what I do is I pull down calories from protein and then bump calories up from carbohydrates. So your calorie intake it's always going to be a little bit higher when you're carb loading, but it's kind of mitigated the risk by having too high calories by just pulling back on the protein a little bit. And I'll show you obviously what we'll do tomorrow to dry out when it will just be protein and fat. So 100 grams of white fish, 100 grams of basmati rice, that's uncooked weight, 4 asparagus stems, and we've got a nice serving of sauerkraut, and then we've got a little bit of pineapple as well. So the sauerkraut and pineapple is just there to help aid gut health and digestion. So obviously we want to make sure that we're digesting the carbohydrates that we're eating. Because we did it yesterday, we know we have no issue whatsoever. So there's going to be no kind of issues later down the line with stomach distension or any kind of GI distension or anything like that. So we are all good. So the plan is I'm going to eat this, and then we're going to start getting tan. So I'm already shaved. I am silky smooth. So Tanner's coming over in an hour. So I'm just going to eat this, put my feet up, get the first kind of couple of coats of tan on. I'll show you what we look like after that. And then pretty much the rest of the day is going to be chill, to be fair. I've got my last client in this evening at 4 p.m. And then we're pretty much going to be on the road from there. So it's about a 4-hour drive to Leeds. So we've got a couple of podcasts to listen to, so we'll be entertained in the car. So I am waffling on now. I'm literally like a zombie at the moment. I haven't slept in like 7-8 days. Like when I take Tren, I really suffer with sleep. So I'm not really sleeping well at the moment. So that's why just throughout the day, if I've got 20 minutes, I'm napping. So if I'm waffling on or I'm repeating myself, be kind to me. My brain function isn't quite on par right now. Right, let's eat. I'm hungry. Well, as you may be able to... Oh, Jesus of Nazareth, I wasn't supposed to do that. Right, so first coat of paint is on. Chest is looking nice and full. Look at that, baby. Beautiful. So tan's done, so we just did 2 coats of a base coat. Again, just to get that tan deep into the skin. And to be fair, I've just been chilling out a little bit. And if anyone knows me, I am super, super hyperactive. And I hate sitting down not doing anything. So most people love sitting down with their feet up. For me, it is like torture. So I'm trying to sit down, I'm trying to chill, trying to just watch a little bit of telly. But I find it really difficult when Lucy's running around trying to get everything done. Because I'm like, let me just help. She's like, no, sit down, put your feet up, relax. So she's been unbelievable as always, this prep. And I always owe everything to Lucy for being so, so supportive. So she's amazing. Right, so what we're doing now, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock, guys, so we're just going to eat a meal again. And again, the food, I won't show you all the meals today because they're all exactly the same. I don't add too many variables in this close to a show because it's just not worth it. So the meal's exactly the same. 100 grams rice, 100 gram fish, bit of asparagus, and some sauerkraut. And then also another serving of Strom's Peak Max. So what I've done with this, I've kind of built up the servings each day. So I was doing 1 serving for a couple of days, then we did 2. So what I've done today is I'm going to take 3 servings of this today, and then I'll take 4 servings of it tomorrow, and hopefully that should be enough to get me nice and dry. So this is like a natural herbal diuretic, and to be fair, I normally do that anyway. I've taken like other diuretics before, and I haven't really noticed that there's been like a massive difference versus like the herbal diuretic protocol that I normally run. So that's what we're going for here. So I'm going to smash in a serving of that, and we'll do one more later on tonight before bed. 2 of these down the hatch, halfway there, and it's going down okay-ish today. So I'm going to take this meal down, and then I've got my last PT client in an hour. And then literally once they're done, it's a case of just grabbing the bags, putting the food in the fridge, and getting on the road. So we're getting close, guys. I'm not going to lie, I'm just looking forward to just getting in that car, putting a podcast on, and just driving up to Leeds, have a nice chilled out day tomorrow. So let's take this down. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Right. Good morning, guys. I'm really sorry I didn't get much more content recorded yesterday because by the time I finished work and then we had to get everything ready, sort like Finley's childcare out for the next kind of 3 or 4 days, and then did it take us 4 hours to get to Leeds yesterday? About 4 hours. Lucy was a bit of a beast. Like, I drove like the first hour, then literally I was staring at the back of my eyelids. So Lucy was kind enough to be our chauffeur to Leeds. So yeah, we got here yesterday. What time did we get here last night? 11 o'clock last night, so not too bad, but a long old day. Did actually manage to get a little bit of sleep yesterday as well, which is good. So let me give you guys a bit of a room tour. This place in Leeds is called Rooms with lots of Z's, and it's like the perfect little accommodation for bodybuilders. So as we come in, we've got a nice little kitchen there, so it's ideal. So we've got all the food and stuff here, so oats, rice cakes and stuff. Huge fridge there with all of the meals all prepped and cooked in there for today. The vitamins, so we've got our Peak Maxes for today, our other bits and bobs, normal health vitamins all laid out. Little sink, everything you need really, like perfect. Oh, we even got a washing machine, didn't notice that. Might need to do some of that. Here we've got a nice view of Leeds, beautiful. The couch. This is the workstation, but it's not very good because that seat, as you can see, is way too high for that bench because I've got all my check-ins to do today. And there is the boudoir with the wife. She is nice. As you can see, the Justin Bieber duvet that comes everywhere. Protect the sheets. So yeah, little cheeky room tour, guys. So what we're going to do now is going to get some breakfast on board. So we're just going to have some oats. It's probably going to be the only carb meal that I have for today, because today primarily is going to be focused on getting nice and dry. I woke up this morning really happy in terms of condition, fullness. If I can just get a touch drier, which is the goal today, I'll be very, very happy with what I'm going to bring to the stage tomorrow. Also, it'd be rude to come to Leeds and not check out the new Ultraflex in West Leeds. So once we've had breakfast, once we've got sorted, we're going to head over to the gym. We're just going to do a little like pump up session, to be fair, just to get a little bit of the carbs moving into the muscle from the last couple of days, and also just to play on some cool kit, try and get some cool pictures, because whilst we're here, it'd be rude not to go and check out a new gym, wouldn't it? And then the rest of the day is our own. So let's see what today's got planned, guys. 1 day out. Right then, very minor mistake. So I wanted to check out the new Ultraflex, but I got super confused, and we've ended up at the old Ultraflex, but it's fine. We've been here before and it's a sick gym, and I've also got my favourite chest press, which is the Atlantis chest press, so we'll go and get a nice sick pump on in there. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get like a full upper body session in, no sets to failure. I'm going to kind of leave like 2 to 3 reps in reserve for each set. I'm not trying to break down the muscle fibers. All I'm trying to do is just move the glycogen around a little bit, get a little bit of a pump, and just have a little bit of fun. Maybe what I will do is next time we're in Leeds, I will save the other Ultraflex where we can do a proper UK gym tour episode. So stay tuned for that one. But right now, let's go in there. Let's get a nice juicy pump.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. In the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You're the night sky hiding behind dark gray clouds. I can't figure you out now. I see your blue. There is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day.
Right then, guys, so that was a very, very good workout indeed. Like, I always love going to these gyms like Ultra Flexes, but then also it annoys me as well because I just think that I wish I had a gym like that on my doorstep because training would just be so much better. Like, they've probably got like 10 different bits of kit just for chest. Like, it is unbelievable. So we got back, had a couple more meals in. We've just chilled out really. We had a little walk just out the front alley just to get a little bit of activity in, and then I've been editing this video, just finishing off with a little bit of work, and I think I'm going to end this video here, guys, and the next time we check in will be tomorrow, which will be show day, so I'm super, super excited. So just going to take this meal down. As you can see, it's 200 grams of lean turkey mince and 4 asparagus stems, so just proteins today, a little bit of fats just to dry out. So you can see there, getting some detail popping through. Look at that. Booyah! Boo! So we're very dry at the moment. We're lean. So hopefully we're just going to continue to get drier and drier and drier. And I've just got to maintain this level of fullness. If I start to flatten off a little bit, we'll throw some carbs in. But I'll update you all on that on the next video. So guys, stay tuned. Thanks again for all the support. Drop me down some comments below. Show me some encouragement for getting on stage tomorrow, because I am excited, feeling a little bit nervous, but I just can't wait to get on there now. Like, it feels like it's been a hell of a journey, and I feel like I'm bringing my best physique to the stage. I just hope to God that it is good enough that we get, you know, we always train for victory, but as long as you come away with a top 3 finish and invite to the British finals, then that is going to be a successful day in the office. So guys, drop the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow for show day. Let's go, baby.